Good morning. And of course I started before I was actually ready. That's okay. Hi, Peroska. Hey, Brittany. I have 2 dogs in here, so I fully expect there to be barking at some point. But we'll see. How are you today? I've seriously got to repurple my hair because this is really light and I'm not liking it. Okay, anyway. I don't even know where I am. I'm down here. You're nauseous. That is not cool for your free time, your break from school. Is it like a sickness nausea or like temporary? I am feeling currently not the worst. Hi, Deborah. How are you today? I kind of losing an idea of how to gauge how I'm doing. I don't think I'm as emotional of a mess as I was yesterday, though, so. Hey, can you? Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, Leanne. I'm okay. Hi, Rachel. Good morning. You haven't gone to bed yet. You never managed to catch me. Oh, it can be hard because I'm not consistent and I don't exactly tell people when I'm going live. I'm just like, surprise, here I am. I have good intentions to be regular. Well, I had before I'm dealing with this body thing. I was getting myself to a place where I was like, I can go, like, be regular, but then yeah. Maybe one day I'll get back there. You missed yesterday's stream. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Yesterday was rough. Especially in the morning. Very very emotionally low. Like, not necessarily like depressed low, but like worn out. Very, very worn out. And it's not as bad today. Where's my scissors? There we go. I yesterday also went yeah. Exactly, Leanne. Um, Starting the new medication definitely has been, it's like, it's stressful. It's stressful to take the new medication, and that like threw my body like right back into like feeling all the stress and reacting to all the stress, and so it was worse. And now I'm slowly um gonna work my way back up, I guess. Because what else can I do? What else can I do? But yesterday I did hang out um, in Discord, and it was great to see like some people's faces and get to chat with them that way. So that was fun. Now we'll see if I should be able to get all my stitches in on this today. Yesterday I just didn't. It was rough, man. But I have my list of questions, so we've got topics. And I know. We did have some people join in and just like kind of like here where they just listened. They had their cameras off and they could still chat in the chat box. So there was that too. We still have that functionality over there too. You used thread conditioner on your clinic. Yes. I was wondering if you did when I saw your post about getting all your blingy package. Isn't it? It makes such a big difference when working with Krynex or any other metallic. Oh gosh, every day is different for Rosca. I just don't like setbacks right now. um, and I guess it's not really a setback, it's just my body reacting to a new stress. I don't have to always earn the goal. It's very true. And yesterday was definitely that day when I was like, I just can't. I did as much as I could in the moment, and then I was like, I don't even think I'm gonna come back to it. It's fine. And I know it's fine because other days I end up stitching a little bit more on it, and I do allow for days off, so I build in that time for sure. Sometimes it's nice to break them or not take them seriously. That's, interestingly, um, is that so I started diamond painting yesterday. I've never done it before, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I was thinking about how between 24 hours of cross stitch and everything, like I've moved around on a lot of different projects lately. And that's been really good for me, at least right now. I don't know that it'll last forever, um, but it's like very comforting, I guess, to. I guess it's having control, but in a different way. Like having the ability to choose flexibility. Yeah, Wendy, your question came in like just after I said that. um, and Rachel, it's it's a dream, isn't it? It really is. Working with Krennic now will be so easy for you. I'm excited for you. It'll lay nice. It'll be beautiful. Um, I don't have. Well, here, I can do it this way. This is the picture I got um, of the diamond painting. But it's like back here. I've definitely have enjoyed working on it. So, oh, it uses my brain like in a bit of a different way, not in a harder way than stitching, but I think because it um like you're paying attention to like put the drill on the pen and then go and place it on the canvas, like, and you're doing that over and over again, like it just takes a little bit of a extra brain capacity. I don't know how to say it. I don't think it's hard. It just utilizes more of my brain, and that was very nice. It was very nice. And I really like the sparkle and everything. It's one reason why I like working with beads is for all the sparkle. I think so too, Peroska. I I was at the store looking at all the options, and I'm like, I don't want a simple thing. I wanted a, well, and I didn't want like a super huge one because I've never done diamond painting. So I was able to find like one that I liked that was middle ground. Like it's full coverage. So I liked that. I, I don't know. I didn't want one that had like a printed background. I wanted it to be fully diamond drills. And just for the public record, Kaylin was with me at the store. She went and looked at yarn while I went and looked at diamond painting. She did not even like make a peep about me getting one or starting it. So it's a different craft. So she apparently has no trouble if I start a project in a different craft, just cross stitch. But starting the diamond painting kind of scratched that itch of starting something new, of wanting something. I don't know. I think I wanted to start something to try to soothe myself emotionally, but like also knowing that that's wasn't going to really soothe myself emotionally. Hey Chrissy, good morning. I did choose a bigger one. This one is like medium size in the store though. It wasn't one of like the really big ones that cost like $70. However, I absolutely went on Diamond Art Club's website and may have 6 diamond paintings on my wish list now. Big ones. What did this say? 45 by 32? It's not that much bigger than your first one, Peroska. Here, I'll just grab it because it's pretty and I can show it off. Let's do it. Oh. Hey, puppy. Want a Cheerio? Come over here. Come here and say hi. Come here. Say hi. Alyssa. Okay. So here's how big it is as a whole. And then you can see up here is where I've in this corner. It's like struggling because of my face, I think. It's like trying to focus over and over and over again. But it's so sparkly. Like, ooh. I love it. I loved it so much that last night when I got home from, well, Kaylin's dance class last night, she still needed to finish packing because she's a procrastinator. And so I didn't want to go to sleep until she was unpacking, and so I was diamond painting while I was waiting. Maybe I probably will purchase more. I've got some coupon codes, so, but the ones that I want are big. Like, they're not small. It's like 95,000 drills or something like that. Maybe a little ridiculous. This puppy, the one that was here, Leanne, that's Elisar. She is not usually in here because she's very loud when she barks. You just posted your progress on Discord. Ooh, I want to see. I'm tempting you to start a different craft. Well, you got the sun in, Chrissy. I really like how the variegation is running with how you're stitching this, like with your double threaded, and it's still fantastic. I love it. That's great. um hey Stephanie, good luck at your last appointment. I hope all baby things are good right now. Oh, I have cross stitch projects with significantly more stitches, so it's really not that crazy. It's just a big canvas at that point. But yeah, very, very, very enjoyable working on it. I kind of just want to do one at a time though for that. Because I don't really want to figure out storage for many different projects for diamond painting. So I don't need to go crazy. I think I don't need to go crazy. But I do love the sparkle. You watched the second Lord of the Rings extended edition and wanted to finish this one. I approve. Not that you needed my approval. You had a new start like cross stitch, but it's called a tapestry kit and it's all half crosses. Ooh. Nice. I will enjoy seeing the picture. I've been up for a while today. I had to take Kaylin and her dad to the airport this morning. And I said, Kaylin, pretty please. Can you pull out my Jello and a drink shake from the fridge before you go? I will handle it the rest of the time as I must, but one last time, please. I think she'll have a good time on this trip, but because She will, but she'll also, I don't know. She's not enthused about it going into it. It's a trip to see her dad's side of the family. So she'll see her grandmother and not all of her aunts and uncles and cousins, but most of them. And most of them, I don't know, like they know each other and they don't know her as well with her cousins. So she actually talks more with her aunts than anybody else, which I think she doesn't mind. She likes it. Okay, I was like, Nicole, I saw a comment from you, but where did it go? I will. This one is round drills, and I do think that the other ones that I saw were round drills. I could be wrong. I didn't look that closely because I'm not ordering one yet. I'm gonna wait. Oh, it's a Luca S. I've never done a Luca S before. So you're basically 10 stitching like I am. That's fun. Just in the other direction than I stitch. How fun. Alyssa, what about another Cheerio? Come here. Search. 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 I didn't really pay attention in the store whether it was round drill or not, but I think most of the ones in Hobby Lobby are round drill. Oopsies. I did not. Here we go. That's the way they tell you to do it, and there's a certain way they tell you to do the half crosses. Yeah, Dimensions is kind of the same way. Like, they tell you exactly how they want you to do the half crosses. And with it being a kit, I don't like to deviate from that because I don't want to run out of thread. Oh, Nicole, that's where... So this one that I got was a Diamond Art Club one. Hobby Lobby had Diamond Art Club and Diamond Dots. I think just those two brands. I might not remember correctly, but I specifically looked at the Diamond Art Club ones, and I went to their website last night, and scrolled a lot, and have like 6 on my wish list now. So I know, Leanne, on a kit, I would hate running out of floss. Like, That'd be awful. Especially if you don't know that you can source more of it. But yeah, I really, really liked looking at Diamond Art Club, and pretty proud of myself that that wish list only has 6 items on it. You don't really have to think the same way you do with cross stitch. Kinda, yeah. Like, you think differently. It's more about the motor skills. I really did enjoy that. You wouldn't get diamond dots because it's not good so the reason I did not go with diamond dots is because they're on like printed canvas, and I really, really wanted like the whole thing to be the drills. Like, that's why I went with it. I just wanted the full coverage diamond dot or diamond painting. So and this one, honestly, this horse one, it was like the only diamond dots of this, not diamond dots, Diamond Art Club of this size. It was like the smallest one in this store. All the rest of them were like their big ones. Which I'm not afraid of doing. I just didn't want it to be like my first one. I have zero idea what to do with it when it's done. It says you can frame it. I assume you frame it without the glass. How does one frame a diamond painting? Because you don't like have to lace it. I don't know. How does that work? Why am I even thinking about it? It's not close to being done. Maybe I just put it on the wall with pins. That's a bad idea. It's heavy. I think you can tell my brain got a little bit more calories yesterday than it had been the previous couple days. Because it's going. It's going. I can feel the difference in my brain from yesterday and today anyway. I got a new Jello bowl. It's not see-through. And it's green. This one's lime Jello. And I have a spoon and a straw, but I'm going to eat it with a spoon, I think, for now. Because I'm kind of tired of feeling like I'm drinking, like, literally everything. feeling. Like one day I will get back to like I don't know, working towards something outside of myself. I, goals and stuff. I want to make sure that I'm always working on this one at least, but like so much has just not happened of necessity, and I understand that. And so, stitch what you want when you want, that kind of a thing is where I'm at. Good morning, Steve. Yes, yesterday was bad, wasn't it? I did get more calories in yesterday. That coffee idea that Rachel gave me was a very good one. I was able to get in some good calories. I mean, good calories that way. And what else did I have yesterday? I did have some Cheerios yesterday. Today, at some point, I will try soup again. The soup I know that I could eat. Should frame it because it would look better if you don't. You just do it that way, you see everything like the key. Yeah, I mean, unless you like cut off the key, but I really am not to that point right now. I just started the diamond painting, but with how I'm feeling, it might be finished before I know it. Like right now, it's definitely about stitching for my soul, crafting for my soul. No, I always craft for my soul, so what's different about right now? I don't know. It just feels good to be able to have the flexibility right now, and I know that sometimes that doesn't feel good. Elisar, come here. All the way. Come here. Over here. Come here. Come here. Hi. She likes Cheerios too. It's right here. Elisar. Come here. Up here. Hi. Hello. Cheerios are like treats to her now. She loves it. I don't have any more in my hand. Do you want me to have more in my hand? Elisar, up here. Oh, you are going. You don't fit there. You don't fit there. Over here. Good. It's like an obstacle course with all my food here. Now you're looking at Diamond Art Club paintings. You're welcome, Rachel. I really want to get. She is a golden doodle. And she's in need of a grooming session. My plan was to groom her this weekend while I had her and Kaylin didn't have her, and I don't know if I'll have the energy for it because it's a lot. Let me show you. This is distracting me again. You know, my wish list. I want to show you. There's like 2 of them on here that I really want to show you. Okay. So this one is a limited edition one. I know Heaven and Earth Designs has this chart, and I really like it. But I think Randall Spangler in diamond painting would be amazing. So this one is not a little one. 20 inches by 57 inches. So I kind of still really want it though. And then there's this one. I liked this one a lot as well. It feels a little bit like me. And then another Randall Spangler. There's only 2 Randall Spanglers on here. But this was cute with the fireflies. I really enjoyed the colors in this one. And that one. And that one. I really like these ones, like this style of Mandy Manzano. I looked at a lot of Mandy Manzanos. Hey, Justine. I definitely need the Spangler. Deborah. Cause wouldn't that be super cool? I really would be. So, Leanne, I find that I'm drawn to colors a lot. Like that, yeah, for sure. Nicole, I'm sorry that you're sick with COVID. Well, sick at all, whether or not it's COVID, but I'm sorry you're sick. Yeah, so I looked at lots and lots of diamond paintings last night. But I didn't make any purchases yet, so that I feel like is the good thing. Except I do really want that Spangler, so it says limited edition, and I don't know if they give like a heads up the limited edition one is going away or not. So I feel like maybe that's the thing that I need to get. You're on day 4 with COVID. Oh, Justine and Nicole are down with COVID. You might need the Spangler. It would probably put you in the poorhouse. I know, it's like $80. But there's like a 10% off right now. And if you use the app, you can get it 20% off. So that will help bring the cost down. Not that I'm enabling or encouraging, I'm just giving you options. And postage would put the price way back up. Well, yes, but you know, at least it's still less than what it would be otherwise. I mean, it is pretty sizable, so. Hey Tracy, good morning. How are you today? I might actually be at a point where I could drink 2 of these in a day. That would be amazing if I did. Like, calorie wise, that would be incredible. Much better than yesterday. You slept all day yesterday. Well, that's good. That's good. Feeling unwell is never an easy thing, isn't it? I'm not really sure why, but the song stuck in my head right now is from Fiddler on the Roof. Tradition, tradition. Like, why is that in my head? I haven't listened to it recently. I don't think anybody said anything that triggered it. It's in my head. Tradition, tradition. They say she picked up right for me. I hope she's pretty. It's a good musical. Good morning, Michelle. How are you today? It's early for you right now. 5:30? Yes. I just don't know why it's in my head. It seems very random to me. But maybe I'm just very random and I should just accept it and move on in my life. Not really sleeping normal hours here. Yeah, I guess like not adjusting to the I mean, you're only there a week, so adjusting and then adjusting back would be hard. You guys might be in the same place right now, Michelle and Tracy. Are you both in San Diego right now? Yeah, I 2 times 24-hour stitching. I don't know that I couldn't do that. I like the 24-hour one though. They say picked up a ride for me. I hear they picked up a ride for me. I hope she's. Hey, Crafty. How are you today? My daughter was looking at the Discord, like, channel names, and she's like, your first ones are really boring and then they get exciting. Like, well, I guess you can tell that I was being basic in the beginning and then I got creative towards the end. I don't know. And I don't know where that thought came from right now. Just, like I said, random. And then I just spew it forth from my mouth. Alright, would you rather be too busy or be bored? A 2-hour long nap? Sometimes those are needed, right? Or will it mess up your sleeping at nighttime, having a 2-hour long nap? It can go either way. I would rather... Right now, I'd rather be too busy rather than be bored. But being bored is really good for, like, being creative. Too busy brings too much stress. Right. So, like, right now I'd rather be occupied, but is that the same thing as being busy? I don't know. I'm not physically busy. I'm just being very, very occupied. But I don't like the feeling of being bored. So I think I'd rather be too busy rather than experience the feeling of being bored. At least, I don't know. Yeah. I guess I'm not super an extreme person because I'm like, I don't really want either one. Too busy triggers stress responses for me. Much more yeah. I like downtime, but I don't like being bored. Can always turn to stitch. Right, but then you're not bored, and the question is, which one would you rather? I can handle being really busy for like short periods of time, but decompressing from that is hard. You get to work on Cozy Winter today? Nice. You can do boring stitching. Good morning, Jess. How are you? Today's Wednesday. Don't you work today? Being bored makes your head start to overthink. Being bored is really good for, like, it's good to make you think, especially as a child. Like, you can start getting your own interests in things. But yeah, it could allow for like those wheels to be spinning and stuff. You got all your chores done before you have to go to work. Nice. You're on top of it. He slept over 12 hours. Wow. That's good. He needed it. He woke up and was back to his sweet self and felt so bad. Aww. He's still recovering. It's a lot for his body. Give me back my blanket. Jess, look. I got further. He's so sparkly. Whee! Math homework just didn't happen. Well, I imagine, like, his teacher should understand that he's still in recovery. Like, he's back, but it's a lot. And Jess, I already know which diamond painting I want to buy next. So there's that going for me. This teacher is amazing. I think it helps that I work at a school too, you know. Right, they know you as a person. Yes, Jess, it's from Diamond Art Club. It's 20 inches by 57 inches. Cause I do small really well. I mean, it's a Spangler. And Spanglers and diamond painting would be amazing. And I actually do really like this one. It's on the Hade website. Um, and I'm like, I would totally stitch that. Like, it would likely be the one after I finish my current Spangler, but seeing it in diamond painting, I'm like, 57 inches on my wall? Sure, let's do it. Yeah. I love the architecture in this piece, and I love how it's very, like, skinny and vertical. And I love it. I love it. So, yeah. This morning you found your princess on your frog and cross stitch and you're very interested in doing it also. So you can have it in both diamond painting and cross stitch. Your mermaid from diamond. some things some things I'm like, ooh, I definitely would want to stitch that, and other things I'm like, I see this in full sparkle right now, and other things I'm like, this can be a print. I can buy a print of this. Oh, that one is one of the ones that you didn't keep. So, yeah. Now you can do it again and keep it. Just gonna be amazing, all sparkly. Yep. Sounds about right for a mermaid. You do love a good purging. I'm feeling ready for another round of decluttering, but I feel like once I'm eating normal again, I can take down Christmas and maybe at that point go through the house. That'd be a good thing. Come here. Nope, nope. I don't know what's out there, but come here. We're planning on purging some of his toys. Sometimes you gotta do that when the kid's not around, and that's okay. Like, you'll know which ones not to get rid of, and you can bypass some of his, like, you know, it's in sight, I must keep it. He just gave away 3 big trash bags full of yarn. Slowly but surely reevaluating crafting, slashing, getting rid of things I just... Yeah. See, that's what I did last year, is as I got rid of a lot of things, and the person who got them has been loving it, so they're getting used. Deborah, that's funny. The thought of purging gives you... Hold on. Come on. Whatever is out there, you do not need it. I don't need you barking. Oh, it's Josie. You're fine. It's just Jojo. You need some more Cheerios? Ready? Oh, that went right back in the box. Come here. Well, that was lame. She can catch them. She's just not. Good morning, Linda. You live in a neighborhood that doesn't take free stuff often, which is very sad. Yeah, it wasn't someone in my neighborhood, it was somebody else, but yeah. I would think that it's, you know, is it even something that you need permission or forgiveness for? It's just Josie. It's okay. And she's on her walk. Okay? And it's okay. Passing on is best if it's usable, definitely. Yeah. I think there can be a lot of emotions going on when you are purging. And like working through, if I'm not using this, why do I still have it, or something like that. She used them in 6 months. Wow. I kind of figure like it's my hobby. I don't tell somebody else how to handle their own hobby or interests. I mean, if it's causing a problem in the relationship, I think that's one thing. But if it's just like opinions, whatever. Your house has tons of wall space but very little storage. Hi, puppy. In your old place, you put on the curb, it was gone in a matter of hours, no matter what it was. That's true. This neighborhood, we don't really have curbs. That's the problem. We don't have sidewalks. We don't have curbs. So you don't see curbside free stuff very often at all anymore. It's probably why you put so many decorations out, because if you don't use it, you must get rid of it. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Good luck, Michelle. Maybe they can be like vacation toys and they don't go with you. I don't know. That would be hard. You can be fined for illegal dumping if you curb it. Yeah. Jess, that's a good balance, because then, like, there's some limits, but they're kind of loose. Okay, Pip, you're knocking everything. Oh, fun, Linda. You're gonna get to spend time with your grandbaby. Susie, that's a great resource, because then you get to you still get to find a home for it pretty easily. Jess, I've done that. Like, ending up with extra stuff and needing a suitcase. It's been a long time. Kaylin was like 4. And I'm like, we are not going there again for Christmas. A ton of toys in the hotel room with a note to them. Oh, that's nice. Kaylin's really good about keeping what she loves. She's very selective about what she buys as well. At least you're prepared for it, Jess. And it's not going to be a surprise. So, so he's also prepared for it. Excellent. Is this gonna be like I have a budget, or like the budget is however much it ends up being? It's okay, I can make more. That's so sweet. I love it. Jen Marsh was saying that it's very similar. Like, her husband is like, buy it, we'll make more money tomorrow. That's why your budget is going to be however much it is. Or you make it something very high, like $5,000, and then you know you're safe. And then you can feel accomplished because you're within budget. You went to a retreat hosted by Under the Sea Fabrics a couple of weeks ago. Budget was not in your vocabulary. Can't take it with you, but you can't take the stuff with you either. Yes, but it's something that... Exactly, Jess. Alright, Deborah. I'm glad that you were here. Have a good sleep. For sure. this stuff can give you some enjoyment, I think, while here, you know? You do seem to have an invisible number where you start to feel guilty, but I'm good at moving past the guilt. Oh, funny. Did the Benadryl help? Maybe. Like, I still get jittery. It kind of comes and goes. Right now, it's kind of low. It's minimal. But I have noticed that the jitters still come and go. It just seems like starting the Benadryl, it's a little less. Oh, hi Sharon. Thank you for the subscription. Enjoy it while you can is all we can do, exactly. Exactly. Kaylin and I have had lots of discussions about that recently. About many different aspects of life and how, like, this is the time when you live, like this present moment, and how does that affect the choices that you make. I know, isn't it so cute? It like bounces up and down. I love it a lot. You're not the one working, but you have the enjoyment of spending it. Just makes it harder to decide what to spend it on. Yeah. I mean, it's a partnership though, so I don't feel like you have to be the one in a partnership. You just work in a different way. Like, your value is providing different things than money. Come over here if you want one. All the way over. You almost bought a set of Mrs. Sada's silks yesterday. Have you used Mrs. Sada's before? I've looked at them, but I haven't. I don't have any yet. Is that enough? That's all I've got. That's good. Good girl. Good girl. You haven't yet. I've only heard good things about it. So, maybe one day when I'm looking at a project that I want something like that for. Gotcha. I see you, Elisar. Ooh, Krynic, and then you can make it super sparkly. Which pattern is it? Is it like one of the single color ones? Wizard of Oz. It would be fun to, look at what you've got already and like get those in there. That'd be really fun personalization of a pattern. Close to the called for is always fun, and you feel like you saved money. And, like, you're using some of the beautiful things that you've collected. Like, they're getting used, they're getting some life that they can then be displayed in a different manner. Oops. You should really stitch that. You can't commit to breaking into that floss. Or like to that conversion specifically. Oh, let's go look at the cockapoo. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Elisar has that same like white right here too. It's like the softest part of her body. That's adorable. My puppy's a little bigger though. I don't know how big cockapoos get. I don't. Cocker spaniels aren't very big, so I imagine not like very much. You can't commit to using that conversion. Yeah. Especially when you see a project and you love it exactly as is, it can be hard, I feel like. This bowl is huge. But it's what was available when Kayla was making it. Color conversions aren't like names are hard. Her name is Jess. It does not look like a martini glass today. There wasn't a clear bowl available when she was making it. This cat, yeah. There's also a cat down here. This is also a cat. I like this kitty because it's reaching up to get a bubble right there. Oh, for sure, Leanne. Like, I mean, this is the supersize version, max color, and so anything less than that, I'm like, there's so much that you don't get to see if you do anything less than that. Like this cat's head, it's like 13 stitches tall on a supersize max color. Like what does the regular have like 2 stitches for it? It's just I needed all the detail for this one. I just didn't realize like exactly how much detail it was in it until I'm stitching on it. And then I'm like, oh, there's the thing. I mean, you get like the overall picture idea, but definitely the details. Like how could you get them, you know? Up on the first shelf, like up right up here in this corner, this red book by the tree, there's a spider web over it. It is like 1 stitch wide, the spider web on the supersize max color. You don't even see that it's not there at all in the regular size or mini. It just can't. Okay. Let me let her out. Linda, I will answer your question in a second. Okay, so lingo for heaven and earth designs. You've got like your regular size charts, and then you can get them in a larger size, which is called super size, and you can get them in a smaller size, which is called a mini. So mini, regular, and super size. You can also get each of those with various like color options. So like there's regular colors, which is around 90 colors depending on your picture. And then you can get max color, which is like 200 something colors. This one is 239. And then you can also get a color expansion, which is more like 130 colors. So there's a lot of different options for the heaven and earth design. It sounds expensive. Well, probably. I mean, it's full coverage though. It uses a lot of threads. But like if I broke out that cost for how many hours I stitch on it, it's like less than pennies per hour. At least that's my assumption on what it would be at this point for here. You're waiting now so patiently for Wool Shop to be kitted from then. It'll come eventually. Where did I got up? Oh, here they are. The charts come on sale like regularly too, which helps. I just finished another diagonal. It is the fabric. The fabric can. Yep. But really, when I look at it as a whole and then know how many like hours and hours I will spend on it before it's finished, I mean, it's a good thing I like the process of stitching. Good morning, Dominique. How are you? Okay, Jess. Have fun at work. The fabric makes or breaks the piece. Sometimes you can find fabric on sale, like probably around like Black Friday and stuff though. Holiday sales rather than just regular sales. Dominique, you know, I am okay today. I had to get up early to drop off my daughter and her dad at the airport. And I had her pull out some stuff from the fridge before she left. So, yeah. Hopefully the kitchen's not in terrible shape right now because I also had her do some dishes yesterday. So hopefully between like getting some additional calories, like more than 400 calories, um, and the kitchen being good, I'll be able to be like get in the fridge quickly for future calorie needs. 2023 was your first Mira. Might have to plan on heaven and earth for 2024 if you plan well. Yeah, if you plan well, like it'll, and you pick a project that you really, really like, Linda. Michelle, she comes back on like Sunday night. I think their plane gets back at like 9 or 10 or something like that. I don't actually know. I just know it's kind of late on that day. Good morning, Shauna. You're off work and everyone's home. Oh gosh, you guys are getting a lot of fun weather there. And retreat will be so good. Look, the most snow that I've had this whole winter has been like it came down sort of from the sky if you squinted your eyes and tilted your head, but like zero visibility on, like it never landed. So, which I'm okay with, but also like kind of not okay with. I don't know. I like one good snowfall. We're definitely not going to get one good snowfall. It's funny when you have kids at home, you don't want them, but when they move out, you want to see them. You know what? Daily life is hard sometimes, and that's okay. Hey, girly, how are you? You could send me some of the snow you've had. um, if it worked that way, I would take some of it. Kaylin would too, because she likes the cold. I like the cold when it's also pretty. And for like short periods, but it is kind of sad to have like not had any this year. I am not terrible, girly. You remember the snow even after 20 plus years. Yeah. Michigan snow. Toronto is going to get really cold by the end of next week, so I could get a snow. I mean, maybe. I mean, it is still winter. It's still January. It's damaging, but sometimes we'll get like ice storms or freezing rain, and then all the trees are covered in ice, and they're very heavy, obviously, and cause power outages, but it's very pretty. I hope restarting the reindeer continues to go well for you. That you don't have the same problems as before. You like the cold for maybe a week, not a solid 4 months. Yep. Yeah. A week, you're like, okay, that's fine. And then you're like, and it's over. We're good. You use the program iThreads. After buying your pattern, you put the floss in the app. Then when seeing, oh, nice. That's a good way to know what you need, like keep track of what you need. And Joann's does put their DMC on sale sometimes, right? It goes November to April. Yeah. See, here by March I've got flowering trees. So I'm definitely much further south than you. $0.45 on sale. Yeah, that's always nice. Hobby Lobby sometimes has floss on sale, but it doesn't seem very regular. You refuse to live anywhere more north than Toronto. I'm not sure I could even live as far north as Toronto. You need to find a store before you leave with the no room you have in your bags. What if what if you got um like a cheap suitcase at a thrift store? Maybe. No, Hobby Lobby doesn't do coupons, just sale. And sometimes it does go on sale. But yeah. It's just the closest to me. Joann's and Michael's are both like 20 minutes from me. Hobby Lobby's 5 minutes. Good morning, Carol. How are you? The chance of them losing a bag right now is pretty high. That's unfortunate. How do you lose a dog? How is that a thing? Dog crates are very well marked and labeled, so that's why I'm baffled. I did used to have a second store really close to me, but they closed. Um, AC Moore used to be near me. I know everybody tries to just do carry on now. I don't mind um if they're looking for open, like if they need to check in carry-ons, I'm usually okay doing that. Like volunteering for that. Cuz chances of things going wrong at that point are much more slim. And it becomes free. You don't pay for that check-in. Well, I hope so, Michelle. I hope they were. After the dog was sufficiently stressed out. Goodness. You're in there almost every day. Is that a dangerous thing, Shauna? Yeah, Linda, if it's done at the gate, like when you're waiting to get on your plane, and if they say like our flight is full and we need people to volunteer to check in their bags, or after a certain point they just insist your bag's getting checked because we're full, but um they don't charge. Yeah. And if your flight is a direct flight, then that's also really nice because then your luggage doesn't even have to change planes. If the flight's not all the way full, then there's like no problem with everyone having carry-ons. Nonstop, always. Not where I live. Where I live, it's very hard to get a nonstop flight. I prefer them, but it's very hard to get them. Like under the seat in front of you. Yes, I do that wherever possible. Yeah, I'm not a hub for anybody, so I have to go to all the different places. It's fine, it's just what it is. There's pros and cons to any mode of transportation, right? Flying still faster than driving in some cases. I know duffel bags are nice for under the seat in front of you. You used to work near the Dallas airport. You've been to many places, Michelle. You like the wheel so you don't have to lug it, but you'll find something. Yeah. That's a trade-off. Alright, would you rather watch the big game at home or live at the stadium? Oh, I read this first as live at the stadium. Like, I would never want to live at a stadium, but it means live. Watch the big game live or at home? At home, 100%. I'd be willing to go into the stadium, but not by myself. You've been to many, maybe not lived many. Wow. 75,000 travel miles. That's a lot. Girl, you'd prefer live. Live is loud and busy and constant. At least at home I can mute it sometimes. Not that I watch much, but because I really don't. I watch like one game a year, maybe, possibly, depending how I'm feeling. I want one with like one of those smaller kind of compact suitcases with wheels. Yeah. Like one day I'll upgrade and feel like an adult with it. I don't know. Sporting events you love live. At home, prefer the restaurant we all hang out at to eat and watch sports. Oh, that's that would be kind of a good mix, because it's not quite chill, but it's more chill, but it's also a little bit more like ambiance. Linda, I feel like you're thinking way further ahead than I do about trips. It's hard for me to think ahead. The last couple years it's been hard to think ahead until it's like, oh, I have a trip in 2 days. I should think about this. What do I need? Yeah. Not saying it's great. Girly, I think for me, I would go to a live sporting event with somebody who loved sports and like I don't know. Understood that it would be hard. It's hard on my nervous system to be there, and so would just kind of be aware. Like, I would go for them and I would probably enjoy it, but then we'd have to balance it with like something else afterwards that helped dial me back down. Where's my... I need to write that down. Bia... Biagi? Biagi? You don't have anyone to... Well, I don't either, but I'm just saying that that's... Oh, perfect. You put it in the Discord. Great. I won't write it down then. I'm just saying that is the situation in which I would do it. Or I think I would. This is not even the right thing to give me the right color. Discord is so handy for times like now. I love it. Because of the trip that I didn't take this last weekend, I have canceled airfare now, sitting there waiting for me to like book another flight. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but and it might take me a couple months to be able to go anywhere, but I think I like the potential of it sitting there. Shauna live at the stadium. I guess that one doesn't surprise me, Shauna, based on the conversation we had over the weekend with whatever game it was that was on. Semifinals? I don't know. They have sales regularly. Nice. Because, yeah, getting, like, upgrading my suitcase would be really, really nice to do. You have to bring a lot of extra bags or suitcase if you go to America or Canada to buy DMC. Or if you don't have the extra bag or suitcase, just buy one in America and take back. Dang, Susie, you are thinking ahead. See, I guess in my retreat, I'm driving to it, so I definitely don't have to think about, like, it's not going to be tight on space, and I don't have to limit myself too much. I don't know what I'm going to take. Oh, I do know that my bookshelf will be there. The organizer of the retreat in Ohio, she she was like, if you don't bring your bookshelf back, people are gonna ask why it's not there. Like, oh, okay. I'll bring it back. Every time. That's fine. Oh, absolutely. I took my Lowry last time. It was needed. I'm so glad I had done that. But yeah, when you fly, it's different. Oh, yay, Shauna. That's great. Oh, a lap stand, Linda. You have a lap stand? Might be smart to pack that one. I'm excited for your Lowry stand, Shauna. Oh, Susie, that's not a bad idea. I mean, at the very least, you tried. You don't know if you don't reach out, right? It does come apart. That's one reason why I'm interested in getting like a table clamp, is that I feel like that would be smaller to pack. I try to find the balance between like having some comfort things but being kind of minimal when I travel. Yeah, exactly, girly. Um, the treat in Ohio is 8 hours away from me, and it's fine. I don't mind that drive. So, like, I'll go, put whatever I need in the van, and I'll be totally fine. Day stitching is going pretty fast. I say pretty fast. How long has it been? 2.5 hours? Pretty fast. That's good. That's good. Would you rather spend the day with your favorite athlete or your favorite movie star? I don't. My heart of hearts says athlete, but I'm going to say movie star. And I don't even know who it would be. Also, it doesn't say professional athlete. If we're talking professional athlete versus a movie star, definitely movie star. Not sure. Yeah, Michelle, I'm kind of on that same page. Like I don't know who it would be. I know I'm not surprised that most of us would go with the movie star. Um, because I'm not. You could be into sports, but I don't know. It just seems like, we watch movies more. I'm also curious what you would do spending a day with them. Are like you going to spend a day with them in their life? Are they coming to spend a day with you in your life? Or are you like spending a day in neither person's world? I guess that part doesn't matter. It's just spend a day. Warm on the sand. That's what you can do. You can be Little Mermaid with the movie stars. Okay. Would you rather... Oh, gosh. We talk about weather here a lot, right? So would you rather live where it is constantly winter or where it is constantly summer? You can't really have a constant summer without a constant winter. I mean, with things still be blooming and growing in summer, I guess that doesn't matter. It's not reality. Either way. But summer. I'm going with summer. Especially because summer doesn't necessarily mean like, I don't know, Arizona summer or Florida summer. It can be a mild summer. Just imagine how much cooler I'd be in summer. The hot and the cold just makes sense. Are both so intense. Put them together, it just makes sense. Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman. When life gets short, I like to hold on to my dreams. Relaxing in the summer sun, just letting off steam. Oh, the sky will be blue, and you guys will be there too. When I finally find what frozen things do in summer, I'm gonna tell him, don't you dare. In summer. Definitely summer. Linda, you and I can hang out in the warm weather all day long. Would you rather travel the US and see the sights in a motorhome or by plane? Are we talking commercial plane or private plane? On a beachside. Now we're talking, Linda. Let's do this. I mean, I don't think I'd want to live by the beach, but I like visiting to the beach. Um, I would rather a motorhome. I want a travel van, and I would rather that over a commercial plane. However, if we're talking a private plane, possibly a private plane over a travel van. Maybe. I don't know. One of the things I like about helicopter, Steve, that was not an option. I've never been in a helicopter. Uh, you just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the helicopter. I don't know about that. I think I'd go in one, but I don't think I'd want to travel around the states in it. The thing I like about a travel van is that, like, I can have a feel of home and, like, my some of my normal comfort things. And I don't think that I would be able to get that in any other mode of transportation. Like, I need something kind of familiar to tether me. They're much smoother and quieter than I'd expect. Well, I mean, in the movies, they're always like open doored, so, and they're yelling at each other. Motorhome for Shauna. You have a fifth wheel RV and you love being able to take my own little mini home with me. Yes. See, that's kind of where I'm at with that one. Yeah. I just need a bit of home feel. Something that I can, like, go out and experience, but then retreat back to things that I am familiar with, that are mine. Definitely summer and somewhere near the water. Doesn't matter what water, Susie. Are we talking like lake water, river water, or ocean water? Or it doesn't matter so long as it's water. It doesn't matter. You find it so soothing. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the hug, Dymphia. Thanks for dropping in for that. I hope you have a good day ahead of you. You don't care to deal with traffic, but being able to stop and take in the sights at leisure gets your vote. Yeah, I would be likely to avoid trafficy things. I think for me, seeing the sights includes much more nature than it does, like, city things. Oh, that is true, Dymphia. You still have some afternoon left though, and evening. I also lose track of the time when I'm live streaming completely. Like it's after 10. I forgot what time it was. I didn't know. hmm This pretty much happens every single time I go live. I'm like, it's like the clock just stops as soon as I hit go live. And even though I know that I've been here and chatting and stitching for a while, it also is still 2.5 hours ago, mentally speaking. It's a weird way to live time right now. Would you rather be a little late or way too early? Early. I will choose early every single time. You keep thinking it's Monday? It's Wednesday, right? Is today Wednesday? I had to think about that. It feels like Tuesday, but I did just take Kaylin to the airport, so it has to be Wednesday. I don't like being late to things. Being late is stressful. So I'd rather be there very early. Exactly. Way too early and Stitcher reads something. That is exactly what I do. It is Wednesday? Okay, good. It's not like I have a schedule I need to keep to, really. I don't have appointments to go to. I'm good. My calendar will tell me when I need to go somewhere. If it were you, you'd be early. With your partner that drives the car, we would probably be late. Is that because, like, you leave later or because he drives slower? We would leave later because you're always waiting for him. Oh. It can get harder if you have little kids too. It can be harder to judge the timing because you don't ever know how they're going to be behaving in the moment. All right, Linda, enjoy the time with your grandbaby. I have a feeling that this thread will either land me at my daily goal or be very, very close to it. Rivendell, it's my Rivendell is not through Heaven and Earth Design, so it's different language than that. But it is on the Golden Kite site. It's the standard blended. Hold on, I don't know what stitch count or anything. Let me look. This one. It's the Golden Kite. Their standard size is the biggest size. It's 700 by 495 stitches. And it does have a lot of colors, and a lot of the colors are blended colors because I got the blended version. And then he will be ready to go. Come on, then, I'm ready and waiting for you. Leanne, that's hilarious. Okay. Oh, do you mean this one, my bookshelf? Because that's the only supersized max color I have. Oh, it's a mess to get to it. If you're talking about my bookshelf, it is the supersize max color. Supersize would be, yeah, $9.99, probably $7.15, something like that. I think it's 239 colors. Your head is on vacation. That's fine. Yes. The width of it is the 999 stitches. So the other one that you listed, 725 by 518, that's probably the regular size. All right, Dymphia. Have a good day. Thanks for the hugs. it's not likely to be licensed on Etsy. Um, that's one of the challenges on Etsy, is that it's hard to know if it's licensed artwork or not licensed artwork. Yeah, and like it's the Rivendell on Etsy, it's not likely to have the detail, um, and and very likely unlicensed. That's this is the danger. Yep. Um, welcome back, Tracy. It's just that not everything on Etsy is. So, I mean, there are very legitimate um, charters and designers on Etsy. Um, yeah, so it can be hard to tell, but Golden Kite is a big enough company that is reputable. So I feel like that's good. Okay, friends. That thread did finish up. What am I looking for? This one. 587 stitches. Wait. Yes. He's home taking a course all day long. I'm pretty certain I have officially finished her dress. I think this is that bottom edge right here. I guess maybe there's like a few stitches right here, but not very many. I can't wait to see her all unrolled. All right, Leanne. Have a good day. Okay, so, friends, I will basically be around all day long, but I probably won't go live again. So, if you're on Discord and you want a video chat or something, hit me up. Or I'll just be in there. Probably depends on what I'm doing. I don't know. I have zero plans whatsoever. But that's how I know I'll be like pretty available if anybody just wants to hang out. So, and if you don't, have the Discord link and you want to be there, just message me on Instagram or something. So, whew, yep. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. Look, I did that in 3 hours. I feel like that's an accomplishment for like the entire last week. So, that's good. Okay, much love to you all, and I will see you around. Bye.